let's continue. So it's all about God's wisdom. Like seriously, like if my manager knew I was transferring, she would have stopped it. Like a lot of people open their mouth, they block their transfer. Me, I was just coming to work, acting like I was not transferring. Good morning, manager. In my mind, I'm like, oh, Olushi, I'm leaving this place. I was just pretending to be a good worker. HR approved my transfer. My manager did not even know. She will just see that Monday morning I'm no longer there. Psych. So, God is awesome. Like, that's the wisdom of God. One lady almost blew my cover. Like, I said hello to her, and she was like, "Are you going to transfer?" My manager was right there. And I was like, "No, I like this place." In my mind, I hate this place. But I'm not gonna talk so they don't block my transfer. Or more, by the time the wicked manager knew about my transfer, it was too late to stop it. Like that's how God put me in another department in the warehouse. God snatched me out. Like he snatched me out of my wicked parents' house. Or more. God did not even show them sign. Even me, God, I did not know I would be I did not know that I was leaving their house that Sunday morning. Like it was prophetic. I sensed it in my spirit. It's time to leave. God confirmed it. He provided a place for me. So, people of purpose, how does God speak to you? Like, seriously, it is through our spirit. It's important to flow with God. Like, God is a flowing God. When He says move, you move. When He says something, when He says don't say anything, don't say anything. Like, it takes a lot to be sensitive to the Spirit of God. That is why it's not good to be too tired. Like when you're tired, your spiritual antenna is low. Like during the day, do a task, take a break, do another task, take a break during the day and ask God, God, how am I doing? Like in the warehouse, as I'm walking, I'm communicating with God. Like God is leading me, like this is how to do it without hurting your body. Like God is giving me the strategy so I don't dislocate my shoulder. Like seriously, God is so smart. God told me to silently put a transfer, and tell no one. Praise God. Like my body don't have sores like before. Thank God. So God is teaching me how to survive this warehouse. God is so smart. Like the manager will give me tough tasks, like pack this heavy box. Really? In my mind, I'll be praying, oh God, help me. I'll start with the small boxes. I'll be like, By the time I reach the heavy boxes, like, God will send a good Samaritan. He or she will join me and help me with the heavy boxes. Like, seriously, do you see how awesome God is? Like, God will send unexpected help. God will make something to come up. My manager will leave. By the time my manager comes back, the tax is done. Very wicked manager. I thought it is only in the office that the managers are wicked. Even in the warehouse, very wicked people. So when God puts you somewhere, survive it. Like it's only temporary. Ask God, how do I survive this? Like when I was in school, my goal was to survive. Survive this class. I mean, the teachers were so wicked. They'll give you lots of work. Like seriously, I'll tell God, shoot me now. I want to die. Like you can tell I'm getting overwhelmed, going crazy. If you hear me saying that, after I finish crying and God is consoling me, I feel a lot better. Then I'll ask God, God, how do I pass this homework, this test, this exam? Like God starts giving me strategies, and I realize passing my classes takes like a lot of time outside of class. Like I noticed that I did not have time to hang out. Like seriously, As one homework is finishing, another one is starting. Like weekly assignments, oh my god, they are so tough. Like I'm going crazy. Then I stop hanging out with my friends. Like if I really want to pass, then I'm like, oh, see you at the end of winter quarter. Even when winter quarter is over, you have only 1 week for spring quarter break, and I can't really hang out. I'm like sleeping, catching up with sleep because I did not sleep well during the winter quarter. So I sleep well, get my textbooks for the next quarter on time so that I don't start freaking out. Because first day of class will be like, read this chapter and you don't have a textbook, oh, you're in trouble. The work will be piling, and you have no choice than to drop the class or fail the class. College is crazy, like seriously. With God, you can survive. Also, office work is crazy. Wicked people at work, wicked managers at work. Like, I don't know about you. All the places that I have worked, they are all wicked. Like, it's like it's like God keeps putting me in wicked jobs and teaching me how to survive it. Like I told God about it. I was like, God, what is this? And he said he did it on purpose. I'm like, oh my goodness. He said, as he takes me into ministry, I'll be working with people, like wicked people in ministry. Like, this is my training ground. School, office, warehouse is my training ground. He's training me for tomorrow. I don't know where God is taking me, but the level of attack shows that he's taking me higher. The greater the attack, the greater your destiny. Same for you. So, no matter what you are going through, just try to survive with God. You don't understand now, just survive with God. Tell God to walk you through it. Yes. Later, you look back and say, no wonder God put me here. Like, seriously. There's a message that just came out. Tell God to walk you through it by T.D. Jakes. Listen to it, very powerful. So let's continue. So a lot is going on, like in the world. Finances, living, schooling, working, like just survive with God. Being in the warehouse is crazy. Like, but God put me there for a reason. I don't understand it. But one thing I know is that everywhere is crazy. I would think, oh, maybe has to be better. School, work, warehouse, crazy. Survive with God. So no matter the sores in my body, I will survive with God. Get into the shower, immediately I come home and eat up my body. And I feel better. I got to survive this season. This is temporary. I got to survive. Though he slay me, yet shall I trust in him. I got to survive this school. Do whatever I can to get an A. If I get a B, great, it's better than a C. If I get a C, great, it's better than a D. Always aim for A, and God will handle the rest. Survive school. If you have to stay away from friends, do it. Just survive school. It is 4 years. Just take one day at a time, one quarter at a time. Before you know it, you'll be graduating. And you will say, is this me? Like God will put you, like seriously, God put you in school for a reason. Just survive with God. Survive. As I'm surviving, I'm going to the cinema, watching Equalizer. Yeah, so I'm eating food from Panda Express. I'm going to club, concerts, enjoying myself. I'm preaching the gospel. I'm going to the mall. I got to enjoy this journey. I'm in pains, but I'm going to enjoy this journey. I can't kill myself. This is temporary. Enjoy the journey as you are enjoying this season. Even God is like, let us watch Nigerian movies, like American movies. Like, these people got nothing on us. Don't worry, I'm in charge. Sometimes we continue in the next video.